Aerosmith pinball machine.
We're going to keep going.
If you want to go look at it, tell us and we'll get you set up.
All right, let's get settled and agree upon everything. Now, my son was being picked up in here.
What's that, some kind of weird handheld pinball machine you got there?
Cable News Network.
And they say, hey, this is Aesop's Fables of the 90s. And this is a metaphor. You're not really shooting real people here. You're shooting the anger and the frustration that you feel at the world right now. And you can play this game and walk away feeling pretty damn good and feeling pretty damn good about Aerosmith and the movie. That wow, was, you know, I like those guys.
Another point is in the game there's a lot of other humans, like outside the Club X. There's concert goers running through the streets. They're kind of, scurrying because these troops have come down. And if you were to shoot any one of them, they would like flinch and run off the screen, but you would be penalized for that. That wouldn't be a good thing to do. And you'll know about it. So it's going to get across to the player that you don't do that. And I think that they'll say, okay, I'm not going to shoot people. It's just when you lose all your bonus and your friend did better than you, then you're like, I gotta beat this thing. So how do I do it?
So whatever we can do, let's talk these moments out, because when I was reading my moments, I saw one where I flinched like that, and I thought, well, how can we put the message? No, I think that's fine. I talked to Keith. I said, I can put the mic stand up, but I like the other shield. I like that also.
It's easier to do.
It's easy for us to do because we just overlay that on you. You continue singing.
When the kid loses.
Yeah, and
don't
make
so
it too exciting an effect. You just let it be monolithic and dull.
I mean,
for that moment, and have the point loss be the significant factor.
Inside your electronics, is there a way that you can trace the course if the bolt's fired? Anything that goes near the stage like that will trigger your lead?
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's our world.
You control it. Yeah, it's so unlike movies. It's so much more control. But the visual effect is very much like movies. So
I mean, with a butthead, wrong people or something in there, I mean, I don't know.
You made a comment that you an audible comment.
Very cool.
Absolutely. If you want to do that, I mean,
asshole.
Right. Well, just
something.
bleep would be effective.
Yeah, you
would say that.
Beep beep. Yeah. Yeah, we've been grabbing it.
How's the outline?
Oh, I haven't done that. I was gonna wait for him to center up.
Just grab some now while he's just moving around.
Okay, John.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, you got it in high res.
Roll tape. Rolling.
Shot 2, take 8.
Playback.
Shot 19, take A.
And action.
Cut. That's all you wanted to say.
Oh yeah, it's Joe fucking Perry.
All right, yeah.
We're zooming in on you, and then you just say these 2 lines. And you're set.
What about these? Those are
That's for the other guys. Each guy is his own way. So yours is about food contamination. So they tell me that's really appropriate for you. And then after that, yeah, we'll do the rock and roll 101 poses. Okay. How?
In this scene, what we're doing is we're just doing a zoom up on Joe Perry because we're gonna have a scene where we show everybody gathered around the X car. It's the car that they all drive, and they're hold on, I gotta say these guys. Hold on, I'm saving. And what happens is they'll be all posed around it, and this is the first time the player gets to see a videotape message from the band, and the band's going to tell them exactly what they've got to do, what their mission is in the game. So what we're doing is taking each character, isolating them separately, and then what will happen is we'll place them around the car and all together like a composite, and then we'll do the zoom in. So we'll use each one of these different elements and then zoom in all together. And then so it'll give the effect of every band member all gathered around this car and a zoom in thing. So that's what we're grabbing here. And then we're going to do some close-up dialogue now. We're going to do a dialogue. We had all the dialogue written out, but for time reasons, we're cutting out a lot of it. We're just going down to some minimal stuff. We're going to do a dialogue shot with him where he says, these guys are maggots. They're putting chemicals in all our food. And what he's telling you is what's happening in this certain scene, what you have to do. So he's going to speak. We'll get him all lined up here. He's going to speak. And there's a mic hanging above the stage, and that'll catch the wild audio. And then we'll take him in the studio when he's all done, the sound studio, and we'll loop the dialogue again. So you can see here, what I'm doing with this white box is kind of, anything inside the white box will be grabbed by the computer. So I'm just lining it up right now. And you see on the screen here, it says completing the box starts to grab. As soon as I hit the left button again for the bottom corner here, it just starts grabbing as many seconds as it can grab.
How many?
Over the line.
All right.
I give you Joe.
Joe, I'm Chris.
Hi.
Pleasure.
I'm Matt. How you doing? So here's what we're going to be doing. It's basically two sets of things. The first we're going to be doing is this list of wild things, which is just phrases and vocal things, and Chris is going to completely coach you on that. Okay. And then when we're done with that, there's the 2 or 3 scenes that you did where you did dialogue with the camera. Yeah. We're going to play that for you on a monitor, and then we're going to grab the audio again clean to that.
Okay. In terms of these no's, I want like 4 or 5 different ones. Most of them are in the way of, this is all like combat stuff. I mean, heat of the battle kind of, no, 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 stuff like that. So, pretty high energy level and that kind of yelling, stuff. About that long, too. Give me just 3 or 4 of them. No, 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 no. That's great. Can you give me one that's really deep in your throat, like a no, no? That's cool. All right. Try one. This one actually matches up with a piece of video that you did before. As opposed to pain and death grunts, just go, whoa, like that. Whoa. Okay. Try one more of those, okay? Whoa. All right. All of these are pretty straightforward. Look out, above you, below you, behind you. You can just run them one after another. Look out, above you, below you, behind you. Okay, that's great. Those are good. Incoming, I want you to do it 2 ways. One way is just real quick, the same way, incoming. And the other one is a long, like an incoming, like that, all right? Go ahead. Incoming. Incoming. That's good. That's good. We're out of here is like, we're out of here. And what that's for is for when you've gotten to like the end of your big scene where you're in the jungle and stuff, and now this bug monster thing is going to like chase you all the way back out through the factory in the way that so he's like turned on you and he's coming for you and you're like, we're out of here, like that, all right? We're out of here. One more time. We're out of here. That's great. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. All right. All right. Rock and roll. I'm not going to say it. Okay, I'm sorry. What is that? That's just too much, huh?
They go like rock and roll. I mean, that's like, come on.
Okay. Fair enough. Some of the thing is Steven, so leave it out.
Do you know what I mean?
It's okay. That's all right. I was feeling, you'll have that. So, would his kick ass all right, or is that also kind of?
No, I don't know what it. Depends on the context. You know what I mean?
Kick ass.